So Matt, construction finally underway on the training ground extension here at Cantley Park. Pleased to get the meaty bit started?
Fantastic to get started. We've been waiting 15 months for this week. It started with a look at the project to replace the gym and ideas around, you know, do we replace the modular buildings? And we started looking at budgets and we realised actually it was more cost effective to build a gym. But we've had huge challenges with the planning permission and the ecology issues around this, with it being a green site. But the council have worked with us, have been fantastic. The club and Workbox, we've worked in partnership to get to today, or should I say earlier this week, where we're 5 days into site. As you see, there's some things happened and we're getting ready, and the progress is going to be, you know, pretty quick over the next 26 weeks to a completed gym. But it's an exciting opportunity from somebody who lives in Doncaster, myself, and, you know, to support the club and to give them a state-of-the-art gym compared to the facilities they've got now. It's going to be night and day when it's completed. We've
always had the success on the pitch, but projects like this kind of reflecting the upward curve off the pitch as well, and really adding to this site. You feel that we're doing that with this addition to the training?
Without doubt. I mean, this is a massive addition to the club, to the training ground. You know, as I said, compared to the facilities they have now, to have a fantastic gym. It's going to look out onto the training ground, onto the pitches, and, you know, what a wonderful site here we have at Cantley Park.
And obviously the Workbox involved with the club, and your people will see the branding on the shirts as well this coming season.
Yes, we are proud to sponsor the club in the coming season. We're obviously going to be on the sleeve, and we're going to have boards at the ground, and it's going to be fantastic to see what the club can do this season.
And you mentioned how closely we're collaborating with the club on this. You're pleased with how that's gone? You know, you've been working with Terry and Gavin and coming up with this project.
In terms of the collaboration, it's fantastic to just work, as I say, in partnership, you know, and we don't always have that. So to have that open dialogue and how we've built up the scheme, the cost plan, the design, with the input from the relevant people in the clubs to make sure they get what they need and the completed facility is fit for purpose.
Tell us a little about Workbox and some of the projects that you've worked on in the past.
Workbox were a principal contractor. We're based near Sheffield. It's been established since 2012. And we deliver schemes all over the country as a main contractor, anything from, you know, 50,000 up to 3.5 million. This sort of sits in the middle of where we're at. But this is a typical project where a client has an idea. We want to try and achieve this, and then we help them understand their vision through design and through exploring different options, and then developing a cost plan together to delivering the scheme.
And you've had a good history of collaboration with football clubs as well.
We've had some collaboration with football clubs. We've worked for Nottingham Forest, Notts County, who we're also involved with, Aston Villa. So there are a few football clubs we have worked with, and we also work in the leisure sector as well, as a wider piece.
So what's to come then over these coming months until we're near completion date?
In the coming months, well, obviously we're now scraping the ground back. We're going to get the foundations in, we're going to sort the drainage out, and then it'll be steel frame, clad. We're doing a wider piece of work on the site as well around all the drainage and improving all the drainage. We're then going to connect into the existing building so that it's all connected through in one piece. We're going to be creating a physiotherapy room, storage facilities, and then the gym. The gym's going to have a pitched roof. It's going to be all open inside, air conditioned, and a nice strong floor for all the weight training that's going to go on.
Going to be some project by the time it's finished. Yeah?
It certainly is. So all in time for Christmas.